Today is Sunday, April 27th, and it's a super moon. It's a new moon in Taurus, and Taurus is your throat chakra. It's about stability. It's about your food habits. It's about your finances. And whenever we talk about stability, it's all about the physical plane because Taurus is an earth sign and it's also the second sign in the zodiac. So if you can imagine a baby and a baby wants to eat, baby wants mommy or daddy or some caregiver, someone older than them to hold them, to give them that security. So it's about relationships. Baby wants to talk. Baby makes noises, singing, speaking, communicating, knowing that this is me and that's the world. It's not everything is me because Aries can be everything is about me because it's more often, it's the first sign and it is for lack of better terminology, it's about them. It's about survival. Okay. It's about need. I need this. And baby realizes, oh, this is me and that is them. Okay. So Taurus is that sign. So they understand that there's a distinction between them and the world. It's a world of dualities and this third dimension. The baby's awareness increases. So, like I said, baby wants food, baby wants to express, baby wants to be held, baby wants stability. And this moon, because sun and moon, they are both in Taurus, which means you have to go in new moon. New moon is time for new beginnings. It's about withdrawing and going in. It's not like full moon where you go out and celebrate because there's a moon at night. And so throughout the day, throughout the 24 hours, you have light, daytime, sunlight, and evening. When the sun sets, you have the reflection of the sunlight, which is called the moonlight. But now there will be no moon and sky, and you will have this great opportunity to go within. And if I look at the time right now, so in an hour and 15 minutes, it will be full new moon. So we are preparing ourselves with the intention setting, and I will take you through the process. So you do it the way it is good for you, it's beneficial for you because it has to be aligned with your belief system. If you believe money is bad and you are asking for money, then and you are like, oh, you're such a good girl, you're such a good boy, you don't want bad things. Do you think money is coming to you? No, it's not coming. And money is like anything else. A relationship is a good thing, but we can use a relationship to manipulate. We can have Twinkie points. We give Twinkie points to people who care about us. A few weeks ago, somebody said, God is most powerful. There's no one more powerful than God. I said, there is. The people you love have more power over you than you have over yourself or over them because you love them. That's our weakness, right? So everything can be used for good and everything can be used for bad, like food. Food, we need to eat so we can survive, we can have good health. But sometimes we cannot resist the third piece of chocolate cake. And guess what happens? Then that good chocolate cake became bad chocolate cake inside our body. So money is just like that. A lot of single people envy those who are in relationships, and a lot of people in relationships envy those who are single. So what are you going to say? Right? You got to think about things like that. So money is not good, money is not bad. Money in good people's hands do more good in the world. Money in the hands of people who are slightly lost could do bad in the world. Okay? So no judgment. And when we think of abundance, usually it's about money. That's what people think. And they don't want to say money. People say, oh, I would love abundance. And what does abundance mean? It could be abundance of anything, abundance of fish, abundance of grass, abundance of wind, abundance of sunshine. It could be abundance of anything. Let's use the word money and not make it something dirty. So the fifth thing, the last but not the least, we will be working on our beliefs, on our money belief system. What shall we work on that before that? Because I already said what will be number 5. Let me tell you what will be number 4. Number 4, we are going to work on our communication because it's our throat chakra. Set our intentions for communication because only communication affects relationship. And communication is not just what you say or what you hear. You're communicating through your body language. You're communicating in so many ways, things you say and things you don't say. As a communication coach, this is what I know. The things that are left unsaid are more potent than what have been said, because whatever you have said is out in the open. But whatever you held back and didn't say, and you paused, that is what sinks in. And now it is left for interpretation. What do you do about that? So that's a fourth thing we'll talk about. Third, we will talk about our food habits, which help us with our health. The second thing we will talk about, which is very needed, the first and second thing that we will talk about is very needed in all times and definitely in today's time, now, not just in America, all over the world. It is peace and stability. And Taurus, if you find Tauruses, they're all about peace. Baby wants peace. Baby never wants chaos. Baby may create chaos or what might feel like chaos, but baby only wants happy people around them, want peaceful people around them. Baby is never looking for drama, might evoke drama in certain people, may reflect it back to you, and you may think like, oh, because of baby I can't sleep. No, you can't sleep because you have sleep issues. Okay, you make something else more of a priority than your sleep. So peace and stability. So peace amidst chaos. Those who want to trigger you and pull you into their world will do this. But that doesn't mean that you lose your peace. So we are going to start off with peace. Then we'll work on stability. Then we'll work on food habits. Then we'll work on communication. And last but not the least, we'll work on money. And this has all got to do with Taurus for now. Think about it. It's not showing up in some other season, in the Leo season or Scorpio season or Sag season or Aquarius season. Now is the time. Every new moon, you focus on setting intentions for whatever is aligned for that moon. When Gemini comes, we will be talking about something else. When Cancer comes, it will be another story altogether. Because Cancer is air, Gemini. No, Cancer is water and Gemini is air. Taurus is earth. So we are going to talk about earth, everything that has got to do with the earth element. All right, my dear. So I will chant a chant to bring in the energy. You just breathe consciously. You have been breathing. You are alive. You are here with me in this circle, in this extremely sacred space. But right now, you're going to focus on your breath. You'll watch yourself inhale, hold, exhale, and pause. And we will take 4 such breaths. And I will do it with you. And after that, I will give you a few more breathing techniques, which you will focus on while I'm chanting. Okay, so let's breathe together. Inhale, hold, exhale. Release, relax, let go. Breathing in again. Nice, slow, long, deep. Hold and release, relax, let go. Breathe in. Hold, release, relax, let go. And the last breath. Breathing in. Hold, release, relax, let go. Now, I hope you do not have a congested sinus. So you will be breathing with your nose. You will take a nice, slow, long, deep breath with your nose. And you'll exhale normal. So your inhalation is going to be longer, maybe twice, maybe 3 times longer. It's almost like you're taking sips. And when I ask my clients to do this or my students, what happens is when they're inhaling, the shoulders go up. No, your shoulders will be relaxed. You'll just take small sips of air through your nose. Very intentional, nice, slow, long, deep. And you'll exhale normal. So do this while I'm chanting this chant, and then I will give you the other way of breathing. Okay. Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashi Varnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And now you will inhale normal without lifting your shoulders, remember, and you will exhale slow, long, deep. I'll do one with you. And exhale slow, long, deep with your nose. And feel the relaxation flow. Your shoulders, your back, your chest, your belly, everything. Just relaxing. Okay? And I will chant a chant. Don't focus on my chant. Focus on your breath. Normal breath, normal inhalation. Hold and exhale, nice, slow, long, deep. You're in no rush to release that breath of yours. Like, no, through your nose. Okay. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace on earth, peace in the heavens, peace all around us, peace among all sentient beings throughout the universe and the cosmos. So let's start with an abundance mindset. And this abundance mindset comes with gratitude. And if you're thinking, oh, I have nothing to be grateful for, trust me, you always do. You just didn't know that you could focus on that. You can focus on whatever it is that you think you have in plenty. Give thanks for that in your mind while you're breathing, your own normal conscious breathing. And when you are grateful for what you have, you can have more of what you want. Remember this. Let's repeat this. Gratitude for what you have. Even if there is a lack, you have the lack. And that lack makes you strive more, right? So let's be grateful even for the lack, not just abundance. Be grateful for what you have. In fact, I will ask you to write this. Hopefully you have some paper and pen with you. So write. What is it that you have? Even if it's a bad attitude, even if it's whatever that you are not excited about, but you have it. Be grateful for that because there's a lesson in it. There is the impetus in it. There is something that makes you want to do more, to have more. Take time to write them down, at least 2 or 3 things, and then drop your pen, put your paper aside, and just sit and breathe. You can keep your hands in your lap, hands on your body, however. Okay. And I will chant a chant. In fact, let me also write at least 2 or 3 things. All right, my dear. Now, when you, a few of the things, if they showed up as challenges, you can think of at least one challenge and what is the opportunity in that for you? What is the lesson in that for you? Okay. Focus on that. What is the lesson? What is the opportunity in the lack? And when you have the lesson, what can you learn from it when you have that? Be grateful for that lesson. And if it is just to work harder on your health, work harder on your relationships, work harder on your communication, work harder on your peace, work harder on your stability, work harder on your health habits, whatever it is that you need to work harder on. Be grateful for that, because there's always an opportunity to have a little bit more, to get a little bit better, right? So let's be grateful for that. That's a great thing to be grateful for. And what are you learning? What is your lesson in this? And when you write them as if it's already here. Don't say, I want this and I need this, right? I am grateful for the opportunity to work on my career so I can have more peace and stability. I'm grateful for the opportunity to work on my health so I can have this body, this mind, this heart. Be grateful for the opportunity to work. Be grateful for the awareness that you need to work on your health. Be grateful for the awareness that you need to work on your relationships, whatever it is. Okay. So make it your own. I am grateful. Om Shanno Mitra Sham Varunaha Sham no Bhavatvaryama Sham no Indro Brihaspatihi Sham no Vishnu Rurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaram Avavaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And now moving on. Now that we have set the ground for everything, let's focus on having peace. I will take you through this guided meditation. That is a channeled one. I do not have a script. Whatever spirit wants to use me for right now, so you can hear the sound, even if they are strange, and have peace in your life. Okay, so drop your paper, drop your pen, and just inhale and imagine or visualize, picture or pretend a beautiful golden white light, a light flowing from source, moving through all the galaxies, through all the light years, all the constellations, and headed your way, our beloved solar system, our atmospheric barrier, the clouds in the sky, the trees swaying in the breeze, the roof over your home, the ceiling in your room. And if you are outdoors, hopefully you're under a tree. And if you're not under a tree, you're just underneath the great big sky, the top of your head, and flowing down gently, nice, warm, soothing, comforting, peaceful, loving, gentle, the top of your head, down the back of your neck, spreading across your shoulders, down your back, your middle back, your lower back. This is an activation meditation. This is an initiation into grounding and becoming the bridge between heaven and earth. So let your heart fill up with feelings of peace, love, joy, all forms of positivity that you can imagine or maybe not even imagine them because it is real. Feel it in your heart. A liquid crystal golden light expanding in your chest, moving down into your abdomen, your back, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, and the bottom of your feet. Flowing down into the earth and all the way to the core of the earth. And now that's where it mixes up, mingles with the magma and the lava, with the core earth energy. And it comes back up. Whatever it is that you need to release through your breath, you are releasing it through your breath, through these roots into the earth, where everything gets transformed because fire energy at the core of our earth is this molten magma and lava. Everything is getting transformed, and the nutrients are just flowing back up through the roots, through the rocks, through the rivers, into the bottom of your feet, moving up through your shin, your calves, your knees, your hips, your abdomen, your chest, into your heart, your lower back, your middle back, into your heart, and filling you, flooding you with love, with stability. You are grounded to the earth. The earth energy is flowing through you. And then it flows up into your neck, into your cranium, and moves up through the top of your head, the fontanelle, into the high heavens, and just shoots out into the entire cosmos, into the farthest of the stars, through time, and then flows back gently, this abundance, this peace. Downwards you went for stability, upwards you come for peace, and you bring it back down into your heart and you sit with it. And I am going to chant the healing chant. And I will do a few repetitions while you stay and feel this peace and stability flowing through you. Peace amidst all chaos, and stability amidst all uncertainties. Think about it. Every morning you wake up and you are not handed a script. Life is that improv. Things happen and you respond. Things happen and you respond. Not to react, but to respond, because reaction is a gut feeling. Like that is the stranger danger that comes from fear. But when you come from love, you just respond, or you just notice, or you may tell yourself, I don't need an answer right now. It's just here, right? So stability amidst uncertainties, because when you feel uncertain, that's where the fear comes from. But when you're certain, there is no fear. So I will chant this chant. Om Shambhave Namaha. Om Hara 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 Namaste Astu Bhagwan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Shankaraya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Hara 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 Om Namah Somaya Cha Rudraya Cha Namah Stambraya Cha Runyaya Cha Namah Shangaya Cha Pashupataye Cha Namah Ugraya Cha Bhimaya Cha Namah Agre Vadhaya Cha Dure Vadhaya Cha Hantre Cha Haniyashe Cha Namah Vrikshebhyo Harikeshebhyo Namastaraya Namah Shambhave Cha Mayo Bhave Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha Namah Sthithyaya Cha Kulyaya Cha Nama Paryaya Cha Varyaya Cha Nama Prataranaya Chotaranaya Cha Nama Ataryaya Cha Ladyaya Cha Nama Shashpyaya Cha Phenyaya Cha Nama Shikatyaya Cha Pravahyaya Cha. And now, my dear, let's focus on food habits. Just let it all settle down, because food is not just the food you put in your mouth. Things you see is food for the eyes. Things you hear is food for the ears. Things you touch is food for your skin. Things you feel is food for your heart. All forms of food, and everything affects your health: physical, emotional, mental, and energetic. These chants, these sacred verses from the scriptures, from the Vedic scriptures, Puranic Upanishads, they are food for your energy field, for your auric field. These give you thoughts of bliss, positivity. That is food for your mental field, which gives rise to emotions that are beneficial for you. That is your emotional field, your emotional health, which affects your physical reality, your career, your finances, your health, your relationships, your fitness, your communication, all in the physical field, right? So let's focus on the food habits. What is it that you need to work on? You're going to write. Now again, it's time for open eyes, paper and pen, because it needs to come into your conscious mind before it percolates down into your subconscious, and then allowing you to connect with your higher consciousness. So take a few minutes to write about your health goals and your food habits. Are you walking every day? Are you doing a little bit of yoga every day? Are you doing a little bit of stretches every day? What are you doing to make you feel healthier? Are you able to resist the temptation of the third piece of chocolate? Are you drinking enough water every day? Water is half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you have to drink 50 ounces of water every day. If you weigh 120 pounds, then 60 ounces of water every day. Mhm. And that water can be in the form of, hopefully not sugar water, but they can be herbal teas, just water with lemon and honey, water with apple cider vinegar, anything that is beneficial for you. Are you having fresh water flow through your body, or is it old stagnant water? Are you drinking less than what you need? And if you live in a hot place where you're sweating, then you need to drink more water. Mhm. So your health habits. So next time you reach out for something, ask yourself, am I eating it from hunger, or am I consuming it from gluttony, from greed? And the best way to make sure that you're not eating too much, more than your body needs, because the size of your stomach is only the size of two of your fists put together. One fist is the size of your heart, two fists put together is the size of your stomach. And your stomach needs space to chew and munch and, digest the food, to break it down. So if it is stuffed with food, there is no space. Then your stomach keeps expanding, and then we have that loose belly fat, like everything is all expanded and stretched out. And No matter how much you eat, it's never enough. So drink water or have some herbal tea before your meal, 15 to 20 minutes before that, and then sit to eat. That is why in the West, people have salads and soups because that has a lot of water in it and fiber, and you feel full. And then you can have your protein, your carbohydrates, whatever is your main meal, your meat and potatoes or your rice and beans. But first, have some liquid so you are never overeating because your stomach will tell you, so like, I'm full, I can't eat anymore. And I know people have always an extra stomach for dessert, but just go wash your mouth, rinse your mouth, and flush it out. And then you will not feel like adding some sugar into your mouth. Mhm. So, right, what is it that you need to focus on as far as your health habits goes? Maybe adding a few extra steps in, doing a bit more of stretching, and being mindful of the food you eat, not just through your mouth, but also through your eyes and ears. What are you engaging more in when you are looking at things? Because everything affects us. What are you listening to more of? Is it beneficial or is it not beneficial? And only you can decide. Don't let anyone else tell you what's right or wrong. I mean, people can if you know they care about you, but in the end, make it your own. And you're working with your unconscious mind over here, with the inner child who would love more pleasure and less pain. Okay, so I've spoken a lot. I'm going to chant. And after you have written, you can just put your paper and pen aside and just breathe and meditate. Om Aim Reem Shreem Aim Klim Sauhu Om Namah Tripura Sundaryai Namaha. Om Aim Reem Shreem Aim Klim Sauhu Om Namah Tripura Sundaryai Namaha. Om Aim Reem Shreem Aim Klim Sauhu Om Namah Tripura Sundaryai Namaha. Om Namah Tripura Sundari Hridaya Devi Chiro Devi Chikha Devi Kavacha Devi Netra Devi Astra Devi Kameshwari Bhagamalini Nityaklinne Bherunde Vanhivasini महावज्रेश्वरी शिवदूती त्वरिते कुलसुंदरी नित्ये नीलपताके विजये सर्वमंगले ज्वालामालिनी चित्रे महानित्ये परमेश्वर परमेश्वरी मित्रेशमयी षष्ठीशमयी उड्ढीशमयी चार्यनाथमयी लोपमुद्रमयी अगस्त्यमयी कालतापनमयी धर्मचार्यमयी मुक्तकेशीश्वरमयी दीपकलानाथमयी विष्णुदेवमयी प्रभाकर देवमयी तेजो देवमयी मनोज देवमयी कल्याण देवमयी वासुदेवमयी रत्न देवमयी श्री रामानंदमयी अणिमा सिद्धे लघिमा सिद्धे गरिमा सिद्धे महिमा सिद्धे ईशित्व सिद्धे वशित्व सिद्धे प्राकाम्य सिद्धे भुक्ति सिद्धे इच्छा सिद्धे प्राप्ति सिद्धे सर्व काम सिद्धे ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी कौमारी वैष्णवी वाराही माहेंद्री चामुंडे महालक्ष्मी सर्व संक्षोभिनी सर्व विद्राविनी सर्वाकर्षिणी सर्ववशंकरी सर्वोन्मादिनी सर्वमहांकुशे सर्वखेचरी सर्वबीजे सर्वयोने सर्वत्रिखंडे त्रैलोक्यमोहन चक्र स्वामिनी प्रकटयोगिनी कामाकर्षिणी बुद्ध्याकर्षिणी अहंकाराकर्षिणी शब्दाकर्षिणी स्पर्शाकर्षिणी रूपाकर्षिणी रसाकर्षिणी गंधाकर्षिणी चित्ताकर्षिणी धैर्याकर्षिणी स्मृत्याकर्षिणी नामाकर्षिणी बीजाकर्षिणी आत्माकर्षिणी अमृताकर्षिणी शरीराकर्षिणी सर्वाशा परिपूरक चक्र स्वामिनी गुप्त योगिनी अनंग कुसुमे अनंग मेखले अनंग मदने अनंग मदनातुरे अनंग रेखे अनंग वेगिनी अनंगांकुशे अनंग मालिनी सर्व संक्षोभन चक्र स्वामिनी गुप्ततर योगिनी सर्व संक्षोभिनी सर्व विद्राविनी सर्वाकर्षिणी सर्वाह्लादिनी सर्वसम्मोहिनी सर्वस्तंभिनी सर्वजृंभिनी सर्ववशंकरी सर्वरंजनी सर्वोन्मादिनी सर्वार्थ साधिके सर्वसंपत्ति पूरणी सर्वमन्त्रमयी सर्वद्वन्द्वक्षयङ्करी सर्वसौभाग्यदायक चक्रस्वामिनी साम्प्रदाय योगिनी सर्वसिद्धिप्रदे सर्वसम्पत्प्रदे सर्वप्रियङ्करी सर्वमङ्गलकारिणी सर्वकामप्रदे सर्वदुःखविमोचनी सर्वमृत्युप्रशमनी सर्वविघ्नानिवारिणी सर्वाङ्गसुन्दरी सर्वसौभाग्यदायिनी सर्वार्थसाधकचक्रस्वामिनी कुलोत्तीर्ण योगिनी सर्वाग्ने सर्वशक्ते सर्वेश्वर्य प्रदायिनी सर्वज्ञानमयी सर्वव्याधि विनाशिनी सर्वधारा स्वरूपे सर्वपाप हरे सर्वानंदमयी सर्वरक्षा स्वरूपिणी सर्वेप्सित फलप्रदे सर्वरक्षाकर चक्र स्वामिनी निगर्भ योगिनी वशिनी कामेश्वरी मोदिनी विमले अरुणे जयनी सर्वेश्वरी कौलिनी सर्वरोगहर चक्र स्वामिनी रहस्य योगिनी वाणिनी चापिनी पाशिनी अंकुशिनी महाकामेश्वरी महावज्रेश्वरी महाभगमालिनी सर्वसिद्धिप्रद चक्र स्वामिनी अतिरहस्य योगिनी श्री श्री महाभट्टारिके सर्वानंदमय चक्र स्वामिनी परापर रहस्य योगिनी त्रिपुरे त्रिपुरेशी त्रिपुर सुंदरी त्रिपुरवासिनी त्रिपुरा श्री त्रिपुरमालिनी त्रिपुरा सिद्धे त्रिपुरांबा महात्रिपुर सुंदरी महामाहेश्वरी महामहाराज्ञी महामहाशक्ते महामहागुप्ते महामहान्यप्ते महामहानंदे महामहास्कंदे महामहाशये महामहाश्रीचक्र नगर साम्राज्ञी महामहाश्रीचक्र नगर साम्राज्ञी महामहाश्रीचक्र नगर साम्राज्ञी ओम श्री ललितांबिकायै नमः नमस्ते 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 नमो नमः ओम शांति 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 Let that settle in and helping you, holding that space for you to have amazing, victorious, beneficial health, physical, emotional, mental, and energetic. When you have health, you can focus on other things. When you don't have health, the only thing you focus on is your health. Your true wealth is your health. If you want to take a minute to write down anything, take that minute and write for 60 seconds. And the next thing we will focus on is communications for relationships, good communication for great relationships. How does that sound? Communication has to do with your throat chakra. And for the Hindus, the presiding deity of your throat chakra is Shiva. It is space. It is the sky. We say Akash or ether. And if you think of Akash or ether or space, space has no color. Everything has a color to it. But space has no color, and space cannot be polluted. In Japanese, the word is ma. When you're meditating, there's an inhalation and there's an exhalation, and between the two, there's a space, there's a gap. That is where you exist. That is when your brain is blank. When you inhale and then you exhale, that space in between is your throat chakra. That's where meditation happens. And it's all about communication. So anyone in your life that you think you have a great relationship with, can you make it greater? And anyone in your life that you do not have a great relationship with, would you like to make it great, or would you like to let it go? This is a great time for that too. So set your intention. Focus on all the relationships that you have in your life, and ask yourself, how do you want to connect with that? Because communication is all about connection. How do you want to connect? How do you want to show up in that relationship? Take that minute to write. And even I am going to do it. Communication is also about your internal conversation, the things you tell yourself. Others can never tell you things that you don't already tell yourself. If you're getting triggered by it, and triggered is not just negative trigger, trigger is also positive trigger. So if you are getting positively triggered, like if somebody says you something good and you feel like, oh, they said something good to me, I must be really good. I don't need to get better. That is what you're telling yourself. And when someone says something negative and you are negatively triggered by that, ask yourself, how did I create this reality? If you are getting triggered by it, if you're not getting triggered by the negative things coming your way, don't even think about it because it's not your reality. It's someone else's projection and it has to do with them, not about you. And if you don't want to hear the negative talk, then you work on your boundaries. You say like, this is my boundary. This is their stuff and so much is mine. I am not letting their space come into their stuff come into my space. And how do you ensure that? By not allowing your stuff to show up in their space. My mother used to say, when you talk, what you say increases. Kotha bolle, kotha bare. That means the more you speak, the more the conversation goes on. You are adding fuel to someone else's fire and allowing others to add fuel to your fire. And it has to do with boundaries. Where does your stuff end and someone else's stuff begins? So bring all that into mind and take a minute to write about the relationships that you would like to improve and the relationships you're ready to release, both of them. And the most important relationship you have is with yourself. The focus on that relationship. How do you see yourself? Who are you to you? Are you your friend? Are you your child? Are you your parent? Are you your lover? Are you your enemy? Are you your boss? Are you your subordinate? Are you your client? Who are you to yourself? Focus on that. And just write that one word, whatever it is. Are you your care provider? Are you your caregiver? Are you taking too much from yourself and running on reserve and empty and feeling emotionally bankrupt? Whatever it is, write that down. And if it is not beneficial, be ready to release it or make it better. It's up to you. No one gets to tell you what to do. You be your own boss. There you go. Your best friend. Mm. Are you seeking external validation? Do you want someone in your life to validate you, or internal validation is good enough? I recently heard of an enlightened person who lived during the times of Buddha, and she was asked, what needs to happen for you to be enlightened? She says, nothing needs to happen for you to be enlightened. When nothing needs to happen, that's when you are enlightened. And when you are enlightened, and enlightenment has various layers to it. The first one is you have no more anger. You have no more greed. You have no more hatred. You have no more delusion, and delusion gives rise to fears of uncertainties and fears of not feeling stable. So if you can work, in fact, I wrote it today this was part of my morning journaling. So I hope I can tell you the right things, what came up for me. And you don't have to do any of this. I just would love to share what showed up for me. Okay, peace comes from absence of anger. Yes, when you're not angry, you will have peace. Hatred and greed, you can let go of that. I want more. Do you really want more? I have reached an long ago, I reached this stage in my life where I did not need more clothes or more shoes. I had enough. And guess what? I always get them. I don't buy clothes or shoes. I always get them because I just decided I don't need any more because kids need more clothes because their body is changing, their body is growing, right? And I am so blessed to live in a place where we have all seasons in the same day. The moment the sun goes down, we have to dress in layers. So it's not like, oh, I have to go shopping for winter, I have to go shopping for summer. I have to put my summer clothes away, I have to put my winter clothes away. I wear the same clothes throughout the year, just dress in layers. And I don't need more clothes. Delusions give rise to desires and attachments. So no more desire and no more attachment. That is something I have to work on. I'm still attached to my kid. And not in a negative way, but all parents are somehow. We want what's good for our children, and somehow you want them to be happy with you. And there comes a time when, at a certain age in your life, you have children who tell you what to do. I have friends who tell me, my kids tell me, now that we are older, you have to listen to us. It's good. It's good. So, attachments, expectations, desires, anger, greed, hatred. Can I release them all? Mhm. We can get started. It's a good thought. I'm just planting seeds. You don't have to do it. But take what you feel like, discard what you don't. Let's see how many more minutes we have hit that. Yes, we do have some time. So that is our communication. So I am going to chant a chant to purify our throat chakra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamritat. If you are meditating, put your finger close to your thumb, close that. It's called the Chin Mudra, and keep your hands like this facing upwards. Okay, if you can see me. So your palms are facing upwards. So your three fingers are wide open, but your forefinger and your thumb are touching each other. For those of you who may be listening, but not seeing me. All right, that's fine. And I will chant this chant to clear our throat chakra, to have healing, and to have emotional freedom. Because what is enlightenment? It's nothing more than personal freedom. It's emotional freedom, where you're free from anger, free from hatred, free from greed, free from delusions, free, which give rise to attachments and expectations. All right. ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् 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 ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम. And now for the fifth thing that I promised that we will work on today, it is our money belief system. What do you believe you deserve? And whatever you believe you deserve, do you already have that? And if you already have that, are you grateful for it? It's seriously that simple. If you're looking to win a lottery and do not believe that you will win the lottery, then are you going to win it? And if you believe you want $200, but you're like, if I get 100, I'll be fine. You'll get 100 or somewhere around that figure. You won't. Like, why didn't I get 200? You did not believe that you deserved that. So whatever you believe you deserve when it comes to money or anything else, you will have it. So right now, focus, write down. What do you believe you deserve? Not, I want $10,000 a month. It's always such a great, catchy thing. Oh, I want to make $100,000 a year. Why do you want $100,000 a year? Do you really need $100,000 a year? So your belief system, get real with yourself and honest. Nobody's going to check your notes. You write down, what do you believe you deserve? Why? How come? How do you know? Because you have to support it with your conscious thoughts. It's like going shopping, okay? You go shopping, you bring something, and then guess what happens? You have buyer's remorse and you lose it. You go return it. So it's the same way. If you get something very easily, you will also lose it very easily. So truly believe that I deserve to have this, not just own this. And if you believe you deserve to have it, you will have it. So what is it you believe you deserve to have when it comes to money? And money is not the money you earn. Money is also the money you have in your bank. It's your net worth. What is it? I'm going to take a minute to write that. Use this glorious space that we are all in today. And you take a minute to write that too. What are you going to do about it when you have that money? You need to know that I need, and don't write, I need this. You can say, I need this, but you can be like, thank you for the opportunity to earn and have. Because I have this friend, she wanted her own house. And she said that, God, give me this house. She was working a long time, for 25 years to have her own house. And she was living on rent. And then it came to her and she says, God, I need to have a house. And when I have this house, I will share it with your people. So till today, she has had this house for more than 20 years now, 21, 22 years. And her house is open to God's people. How beautiful. She says, I cannot not do that because that was my promise to God. And God helped me find this house. So that's what she does. So whatever it is, if you want $100,000, because you know you're not going to take $100,000 with you when you die, what are you going to do with that $100,000? And if you want just $10, then what are you going to do with that $10? And it doesn't have to be for others. It could be for you too. Yes. So think about you. What do you want it for? A legacy, whatever. So I'm not going to talk right for a minute because we're coming to the end of this. All right. So I will chant the chant for money. It is called Shri Sukta. And if you're done writing, put your pen and your paper aside, and I will tell you which fingers to hold. It's your, because this is your second chakra, which has to do with the feminine energy, and that is your ring finger and your thumb. Bring them together. Okay. So your forefinger, your middle finger is spread out, your pinky is spread out, and you have your hand this way, holding, facing upwards. Your palm is facing upwards. ॐ हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो ममावह ताम् आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं कामश्वं पुरुषानहम् अश्वपूर्वं रथमध्यं हस्तिनाथ प्रबोधिनीं श्रियं देवीमुपह्वये श्रीर्मदेवी जुषतां कां सोऽस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकाराम् आर्द्रां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तं तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितं पद्मवर्णां तामिहोपह्वये श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासां यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवा जुष्टामुदारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्नाश्यतां त्वां वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तव वृक्षोत्थबिल्वः तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तु मायन्तरायश्च बाह्य अलक्ष्मीः उपैतु मां देवसखः कीर्तिश्च मणिना सह प्रातुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिं वृद्धिं ददातु मे क्षुत्पिपासामलां ज्येष्ठम् अलक्ष्मीं नाशयाम्यहम् अभूतिमसमृद्धिं च सर्वान्निन्नुद मे गृहात् गन्धाद्वारां दुरादर्शां नित्यपुष्टां करीषिणीम् ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां कामिहोपह्वये श्रियं मनसाः काममाकुतिं वाचा सत्यमशीमहि पशुनाहं रूपमन्नस्य मयि श्रीः श्रयतां यशः कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता मयि सम्भव कर्दमा श्रियं वासय मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनीम् आपः सृजन्तु स्निग्धानि चिक्लितावसमे गृहे निच देवि मातरं श्रियं वासय मे कुले आर्द्रां पुष्करिणीं पुष्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं सूर्यं हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो ममावह आर्द्रां यः करिणीं यष्टिं पिङ्गलां पद्ममालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो ममावह ताम् आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावो दाश्वस्वन् विन्देयं पुरुषानहं पद्माप्रिये पद्मिनी पद्माहस्ते पद्मालये पद्मादलायताक्षि विश्वप्रिये विष्णुमनोनुकुले त्वत्पदा पद्मं मयि सन्निधत्स्व ॐ महालक्ष्म्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम. That energy settle into your body, in your mind, in your heart, in every fiber of your being, in every cell of your body, in every atom of every cell in your body, in your being. And let these merits that you have acquired through this past hour or more than an hour that we have been together, I want you to focus on radiating it to your pets, your family members, your loved ones, the family members who are not just through blood, of course, but even through breath, those who really care about you. Send it to them. The real family, your friends, your community, your neighborhood, your state, your nation, your continent, the trees, the flowers, the rivers, the waters, the skies, our solar system, our Milky Way, the entire universe, the cosmos, all the way to the edge, if there is an edge of this ever expanding universe, the multiverses, and then bring that energy back to you, into your heart. Rest your palms on your chest and gently sway your body, left to right, right to left, front to back, back to front. And if you are feeling quite brave and bold, in fact, I just invite you, take your hands and cross them open and touch your cheeks. So your right palm is on your left cheek and your left palm is on your right cheek. And say, honoring that inner child within you. Mm, I love you, and say your name. Bring your hands back. I'll stay there. And with all the love and light within me, I humbly bow to the love and light that is you. Om, peace, amen, aloha.